At one point, I took all the dishes away because she wouldn't clean them.
After cooking?
Sink, the whole countertop, nothing but. I've got pictures I took of what it looked like. I can't stress enough. She lies constantly. That's who you're dealing with. She could work in a restaurant. She could work in a factory. Anything. She's what, special somehow and should never have to work her entire life? Everybody else does. Do you have a job?
Do I have a job? Yes.
Yeah, of course, because you have to. You'd end up on the street if you don't. I mean, I'm sorry if I sound like a jerk, but
No, you don't sound like a jerk.
to work in this world, that's all there is to it.
What if she wanted to just be a housewife, though?
You should have said that. Like, I'm never going to work. If she wanted to be a housewife, does a decent housewife have dishes stacked up? Every dish in the house dirty for days on end? If she wanted to be a housewife, she should have done a lot of things differently, and she never said that either.
Okay.
Deal.
Do you know that she reached out to your mom?
I'd really rather not go there.
Okay. That's fine, Steve. Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to pick up the phone, honestly.
I thought it was a New Jersey number. I'm like, oh, I thought it would be a telemarketer or something at first, but I thought I'd pick up
No, that's me.
my old phone.
She said that she said that you were letting her use it. She did say that.
Well, yeah, to do productive, beneficial things. Then I start looking at some of these messages back and forth with Vic. She knows that it's not going to go on the way things were, so she's trying to butter him up, giving him the sob story so she can go over mooch off him as long as she can.
I thought Vic is the guy that she takes, like, does housekeeping for.
He's a
Is
dentist.
Yeah, she said he's a dentist. She did say that. She said that, like, she
That was like a week ago. She makes it sound like she's been doing it for 10 years.
care.com, she made a profile.
Yeah, I know about that. Too little, too late, though. It's not. You're just not going to linger here.
You're not gonna. Okay, you just reached that breaking point.
I thought it was just for the holidays. Come back and we'll have a nice. Nobody wants to be alone on the holidays. But it's not that way. She thinks that she does not have a definite offer of work when she goes back.
I don't think she was gonna have a job out there.
I don't know what to tell her. welcome to welcome to the world.
Steve, I kind of feel bad. Do you feel bad?
I'm past that now. I did before, but until the SWAT team ends up at my door, she said she was going to kill me.
She
You know
did.
about that, right?
No. Was that on live? Like, I sometimes miss, like, a lot of the stuff.
Well, she deleted the video, but I have a pretty good chunk of it, just the audio part recorded.
Saying that she's gonna kill you. That's
Yeah,
crazy. Do you think she would reach that point?
I really don't know. I mean, it's hard to say.
Yeah, she's like erratic sometimes, so you don't know.
Anybody that did not want to get a job so badly that they would threaten to kill themselves and their husband.
She said that?
Recording, I played it for the police when they took her away. I've got videos of her snooping through my shit. And I told her not, please don't go in my room.
So that's when she got hospitalized. She said that, like, she went to the psych ward for like 24 hours or overnight.
She was gone about 6 hours, I think.
Oh, that's not even that long.
They didn't keep her very long. She was pretty intoxicated, too.
Okay.
I don't know. Bottom line,
You don't think that you guys will make up ever again?
no, I really don't. This is the final. She's bringing too many problems into my life, and the SWAT team shows up at your door, that's time to take a serious look at.
Oh, wait, the SWAT team showed up to your door? Oh, the police. Oh, it's because someone called a wellness check. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like 10 cops outside the door. And then they come inside the house and they're snooping around for another hour. I just don't. When that kind of thing starts happening, it's time to go.
That's true. But
There's no buts about it. That's her favorite word is but. She wants to rationalize everything away. That somehow it doesn't apply to her because she's special. Her favorite word, but. And I'm like, no, it's not a but.
are you gonna, so where, like, you don't care about where she is right now?
I think she's at the apartment right now.
What apartment? In Austria?
No, our apartment in Ohio.
Wait, where are you right now?
Disclosed location.
Okay, sorry. No, I thought you were at home. That's what I thought. You were at home. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. She said she was going to call the police when I asked to get the phone back. Like, I didn't do anything, so
Oh, wow.
you start having the police knocking on your door. That's time to get out of that relationship immediately.
That's very true, actually.
I know marriage isn't about money. I know this. But with my estimation, since I first went to Bali, I've probably spent about $50,000 on her. You count attorney fees, immigration, or vodka. She smoked probably, I don't know how much weed, but at least $100 a week worth.
What was I gonna say to you? Are you still gonna do the visa with her? Oh, actually, she said that you guys aren't gonna be together, but you were willing to like wait till she got her green card.
That was before I made up my mind to just break it. I still had hopes that she would smarten up a little bit and, do the things an adult's supposed to do in this world. So these are not. I couldn't honestly say that we're in a good marriage. I would, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell the truth.
Wow. I thought she got the green card like last year.
She had a 2-year green card.
Oh.
Right now she's a, or she's okay to be here now because we've applied for the restriction to be lifted. That was before the police showed up at the door. On the couch watching a movie and have her go off on one of her little tangents and have I'm calling the police. No, 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 no.
What did she say to the police though?
Yeah, I left.
Oh, you just left. Like,
Her, or calling the police. It did nothing.
wait, why'd you take the phone back?
My phone back. She's supposed to leave tomorrow, and she told me she's not getting on the plane.
She said that you guys canceled it. That's really what I thought.
It's a lie. It's absolutely a lie.
Yeah.
Or she'll get on that plane and go back to her apartment and tell the guy to deal with it. I'm here if you want to continue to distribute your cocaine from the apartment. Go ahead, or you need to leave.
Are you sure it's still going on?
Why else would he be there? His family's in Croatia. Does he have a job he goes to every day? Why would he even be there? Think about it. Why is he even there when his whole family lives in Croatia?
You're right.
Is he employed there to be able to, send money back to his family?
Have you ever met him?
No.
She said that you guys were planning on moving to Austria together.
At some point did we discuss that? Yeah, but that's long gone. Yeah. Well, I can't stress enough. She's a liar.
Yeah, honestly, I don't really take anything she says seriously.
There, yeah, it is what it is. I just don't want to deal with it anymore.
All right.
Like, like I said, I've
I
been
mean, it's understandable.
with alcoholics my whole entire life. That's a fact. And I know once this kind of thing starts happening, it doesn't get better. It only gets worse. And I'm not gonna do it. I'm not going to participate in her, whatever you choose to call it. She needs to go.
So, you guys are currently married? Do you think like would you give her alimony if you guys got divorced?
The court made me, yeah. Give her whatever the court says I have to, but she's not really entitled to anything. I guarantee if she wanted to go through that, it would be probably the most embarrassing experience she's ever dealt with in her life to get like 4 to 6 months worth of alimony. There's a formula they go by. She would be entitled to 4 to 6 months after 3 years of marriage.
I think that's.
Put herself through all that to get $2,000. Go ahead, I promise you.
Do you think that she's cheating on you?
I don't know. I really don't. She says no, but I don't know.
Okay. So, you don't even know where she is right. Oh no, she was at the place, but you're not at home. Sorry. So she could very much be at home right now.
What?
Her new boyfriend, I thought she was his caregiver.
When I look through the messages on my phone,
Yeah.
it sure didn't look that way to me.
What was she saying? Like sexual stuff?
Ever take you out to dinner? Is that typical for a caregiver to, I'll meet you for dinner at a restaurant? To me, that's not caregiver. That's she's trying to manipulate the guy, probably saying a bunch of bad things about me, sway his opinion, and give him some sob story about how bad everything is, so that if he's foolish enough to enter into that, it's exactly what she's doing. She just wants a meal ticket.
So how has she been surviving with no money? I keep asking her that.
Fine. I've given her, let's see, went back through my record since May. I've sent her $5,000. So that's not a lot, but it's enough she doesn't have any bills over there when Korean is paying all the bills. Enough to buy her alcohol and cigarettes. I paid for their trip to Romania to visit her grandma. Gave her money so she'd have, some pocket money while she was there. $5,000. I think she went out and she could find a job in Vienna, Austria. You can't find a job doing anything. How's everyone else surviving? She is a liar.
That like I said, I don't really take anything she says seriously, Steve. I definitely was clueless to everything though because of how things were made to
Yeah,
made to be.
I don't think that's how she got me in when she was in Bali. I loved her. I had romantic love and the love of a husband and wife. Pulled away little by little. It's gone now. It doesn't exist anymore.
Also because she drinks alcohol, that probably makes
She doesn't
everything worse. Yeah. Yeah.
even remember the things that come out of her mouth.
Does she ever use autism as an insult?
Oh, sure she does. Yeah, I just can't deal with her anymore. I'm not having the cops come to my door like that.
I mean, that's very justifiable, so
Out of this apartment, things will start to go off little by little, and the Wi-Fi will get turned off. I'll be somewhere else. I'll change the account. The electricity may go off. They won't shut the gas off. She's dumb enough to sit around there till what'll happen. And I turn in the notice. A month goes by. They're going to come up to look at the apartment. Somebody's going to show up, and this place is supposed to be vacant. And then they'll probably have to get an eviction notice for her. And then eventually the cops will come and take her over there. It won't involve me. She's dumb enough to sit around there till that happens.
I thought you guys lived in a house.
That's a townhouse.
Oh, okay.
Not a bad place either. I really don't want to have to move.
It's not a bad place.
I don't really have a lot of furniture. I could get Me and a couple of my friends, in an hour, we could have that place emptied out, except for shit that's in her bedroom.
She's not getting on that plane, Steve.
I'm not buying her another ticket. Like I said, she's only compounding her problems.
I think she's just really nervous right now.
She needs to get on the plane. She goes by what these people on YouTube telling her, like she's going to sit around and, they'll force me to pay her some huge amount of money. It's just
No, honestly, everyone on YouTube tells her to go back to Austria. Surprisingly,
do it.
I have no idea.
What I said when she got here. I'll pay for you to go to driving school, and then when you get your driver's license, I'll buy you a car, and then you'll be able to get to work, support yourself after I die.
Wow. She just drank it all away.
I told her nobody owes you anything, so I don't. You may think I do. Your mom doesn't owe you anything. The world doesn't owe you anything.
Why did you tell her that you're calling if ICE is gonna show up at the door?
At that time, she didn't have the paperwork that she has now, and she wasn't valid to be here. Because I was pissed off. People say things when they're arguing. I didn't.
That's true.
Valid at that point.
No, don't call ICE on her. I would feel terrible.
People would say if I said, you want people to come here, get a job, and pay taxes and be a benefit to society. She's done none of that. She's hasn't improved anything here.
That's true, honestly.
I've had enough. Cops coming to the door. That's it. You're done.
To be fair, the cops that came before, they weren't called by her. I think someone online called them. You don't care.
No, it doesn't matter that we're still there.
Okay.
That's the bottom line. Who called doesn't matter. The fact that they came is, the crucial part of it. She lies. That's, like you said, you don't.
Take anything seriously.
That's a good approach. Very good. But
Well, it was nice talking to you. It's nice talking to you. You sound more coherent than I actually thought. I thought you were going to be drugged up on the 708. Honestly, Steve, that's what I thought.
she found an empty packet in my lunchbox, and you're addicted. You're blah 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 blah. That's.
And Kratom, do you take that? You know those things are bad, right?
I know about Kratom. Yeah, I do.
She says you spend $2,000 a month on Kratom.
Bullshit. That's bullshit. Is drinking 10 ounces of pure alcohol every day, is that good for you? 20 drinks a day of 50 or 100 proof vodka? She went to the doctor and they told her your liver is not good. She lied to me about that. They did they do blood work. She hadn't been to, that's another thing. She came here, I got her hospitalization through my work. I paid for all that.
Does she have insurance?
Yeah. She doesn't appreciate any of that stuff, has no clue. She had to get 13 fillings at the dentist.
I remember.
3 teeth pulled out. Paid for the majority of it, but it's not really about the money. It's about, do responsible adults have 13 cavities, their teeth rotting out of their head? It's someone that just doesn't even brush their teeth.
Yeah.
Just
You don't sound like a jerk. You definitely don't sound like a jerk. Because I know who Melissa is. You don't sound like a jerk at all. And also, you sound more way nicer than I thought you were gonna sound. Yeah.
and of course, anybody if you keep pushing somebody's buttons long enough, of course they're going to go on.
That is true, because you know she does it on live, right?
I pretty much just started to ignore all that stuff. It's not helpful.
It's not.
She thinks those people when they're like, you paint this picture for somebody, that doesn't make it reality. Like, because, you know what I mean? You can say all the things you want to someone and cause them to view something a certain way. That still doesn't make it reality. It's not a true thing. And then she thinks, based on that, like, well, this on YouTube they say this, like, and like, what difference does it make?
That's true. She doesn't understand that YouTube is not real life.
Sickness.
She's mentally ill, yeah.
Be mean or anything, but she has a mental illness. She's been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's very fitting.
Some mental health professionals won't even treat those cases because there's such a low success rate in them improving. They won't even do it. Lie constantly. It's like, included in that diagnosis is narcissism. That's just the part I think
I mean, yeah, she's a narcissist.
all people that have been diagnosed with borderline personality are narcissists. That's just a part of the diagnosis.
Yeah, she's definitely a narc. Um,
She needs to get on the plane. That's all I'm telling you. I'm not buying another ticket, and I'm moving out of there if she doesn't go.
she's definitely not going.
Mhm.
She's.
I have a problem then because I'm not buying another ticket, and things are going to start to go off around there.
Are you gonna give her time?
I give her time. Tomorrow's the day. That's it. There's no more time. Go to the airport and get on the plane. You think I'm going to buy another ticket? No. No, 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 no. You know how much money I've spent on just the airfare alone in the past year since March? What's this? Three round trip flight or two round trip flights and the return flight. That's like $4,000, $5,000 just away.
Wow.
I can't do it anymore. I'm not going to do it. The best thing she could do for herself is get on the plane. That's it. Anything from here, she's just making her situation worse.
You're right. Well, it was nice talking to you, Steve. To vent about it because no one knows about your crazy wife and you have no one to relate to it about. Yeah, definitely understand that.